Hey, this is Jen from Tualatin Hills Parks and Recreation. We're doing a all levels flow yoga class today. What you'll need is, if you have a yoga block, great. You definitely need a yoga mat or just a kind of hard surface, and you need just a little bit of space, not too much, maybe 4 feet, 5 feet by 2 feet. If you don't have a yoga block, you could use a water bottle. 1, to stay hydrated, and 2, it's a nice prop to step in. Take breaks as you need them, and just pay attention. I'll offer modifications. So we'll just start by sitting up nice and tall, closing the eyes, allowing yourselves to get centered. Just relax your jaw, let your tongue settle into the lower palate. Let go of everything around you except for what's going on in this moment. And just start to roll your shoulders forward and back. And with those eyes open, gently ease your head side to side, and forward and back. You may move your head around in a circle if that's comfortable on your neck. Otherwise, stick with side-side, forward-back movement. And sitting up tall, just now circle your torso one direction. Reverse direction. Easing back to center. Let's take the left arm out to the left. Inhale the right arm high and reach over. And a side stretch. Dropping the shoulders, turn your gaze up to the sky or the ceiling, depending on if you're outside or inside. Breathing into that tight side body. 2 more breaths. Inhale to rise up. Switching sides, exhaling as you come down into that stretch. And again, softening that bottom shoulder, gazing up to the sky or the ceiling. And inhale to come back up. And now for a spinal twist. Taking the right hand to the left knee. Left hand reaches behind your hips. Inhale to get length in the spine. Exhale to twist and look over that shoulder. Find a spot to gaze behind you. And think about relaxing the knees down toward the floor rather than lifting up. And slowly untwist with your next inhale, switching sides, left hand to the right knee, right hand behind the hips. Inhale again to gain length, exhale to twist and look over the shoulder. Even taking your eyes with you. Slowly untwisting. Let's head over to hands and knees. So coming to all fours, I'm going to turn sideways here. So wrists are under shoulders, knees are under hips. Feel free to grab some padding for those knees if you'd like. And we'll head into cow and cat stretch. So inhaling to lift the hips and gaze. Exhaling to round, tuck your chin into your chest. And go back and forth a few times, moving with your breath. Coming to a neutral position. Now go ahead and move side to side like a trout. So again, loosening up your waist and the side body. From here, let's release that low back a little bit. Take your knees wide, bring your toes closer together, and stretch back into a child's pose. Reach those arms forward and take your forehead down to the mat. With your forehead on the mat, this is also a nice time to think about an intention for your practice today. What are you feeling? What needs attention? What kind of thoughts are running through your head? And just see if you can focus and give yourself over to the mat for just a little bit this morning. So forehead down, a couple more breaths here. And from here, come about halfway up, bring the knees back in, curl your toes under, and let's head into our first downward facing dog. So we're pressing our hips up, and I always like to move around a lot in my first down dog of the day. So I'm just walking my feet, go ahead and pedal your feet out a little bit. You want to make sure your hands are shoulder distance apart, fingers are spread wide, middle fingers parallel. Just continue pedaling those feet. Loosening up the backs of the legs, maybe shift the hips side to side. Shake your head no, nod your head yes. Go ahead and still your down dog, and we'll start to warm up and strengthen the shoulders. So we're inhaling to get ready. Exhale, shift forward to a plank. And inhale back to down dog. Exhale forward to plank. Inhale back to down dog. And one more, forward to plank. Back to down dog. Let's head back down onto those hands and knees. Bringing again wrists under shoulders. And we'll do a little balance pose. Extend your right leg back behind you and reach your left arm forward. Keep the back of your neck long and just look straight down at the floor. Keep the belly drawn in tight, engaging those core muscles. For 3, 2, 1, and release. And we'll switch sides, extending left leg back. Right arm reaches forward. Again, lengthening through the top of the head, gazing down. And everything nice and tight for 3, 2, and 1. Gently release. Beautiful. Curl those toes under, head back into downward facing dog. We're extending that right leg back behind us, so reach that right leg up nice and high, keeping hips square, and let's step the right foot all the way up in between the hands, dropping into a lunge position. All 10 toes point straight ahead, and make sure it looks like you're on train tracks rather than on a tightrope. Dropping those hips, lift the heart, and breathe. Easy twist from here. That left hand reaches down to the floor, or this is where you may use a block if you're not quite able to reach the floor and twist, or a water bottle. So left hand down, spin to the right, reaching that right hand up nice and high and gazing up toward that hand. Gazing down, slowly untwist, and let's step back into down dog. Inhale as you come into a plank pose and set those knees down on the floor. We're modifying our first chaturanga pose. Draw the shoulders back and down, keep abdominals engaged. Inhale, exhale all the way down, pointing the toes. Inhale to come up into a baby cobra. Exhale to release. Good. Let's do 2 more of those to strengthen the back. Inhale. Exhale. And last one, inhale. And exhale. Curl those toes under. Use your knees if you'd like to. We're going back into plank pose. So inhale to get ready. Exhale to push straight up and head back to down dog. Second side, left leg goes up in the air. Gazing forward, step your left foot all the way up in between the hands. Dropping hips, lifting heart. See if you can be light on those fingertips and think about reaching that left hip back behind you. Good. Easy twist on this side. So right hand to the floor or to a prop. Keeping those hips down. Twist to the left. Eyes go up toward those left fingertips. For 4, 3, 2, and 1. Releasing down. Nice job. Step back into down dog. Inhale as you come into plank. Now, if you'd like, you may stay off those knees for your chaturanga. Elbows hug the body. Inhale either into cobra or upward facing dog. Your choice. Then exhale back to down dog. Gazing forward, soften those knees and step or hop to the hands, however you want to get there. Getting our feet up to our hands, so we're going to forward bend. Feel that nice length on the hamstrings. Bend your knees if your hamstrings are tight. Let your head go. And we'll just grab a hold of the opposite elbow. And hold a forward fold. You may want to sway side to side. Release the arms and gently roll up. 1 vertebra at a time. Great job. We're inhaling those arms up. Drop the left, exhale down. Inhale to come up. Drop the right, exhale down. Inhale to come up. Exhale, bring your hands to heart center. Nice work. So let's do a balancing pose. Right leg is your standing leg. We'll do tree. Turn out that left knee and bring that left foot somewhere up on the leg. You can go anywhere on the inside of the right leg. Please avoid your knee. Hands can be at heart center, arms out, or arms up. You want to fix your gaze on a single point, and we're holding for 5, 4, 3, 2, and bring the hands down and release the leg. And don't worry if you come out. Sometimes I have good balance days and I have bad balance days. So left leg is your standing leg. Turn the right knee out and draw the right foot up. So you can also have that right foot just on the floor. Lots of options. So you're pressing your right foot into your left leg. Keep the left leg firm to push back into the right foot. Choose your arm position. And breathe. And find your focal point. And release the hands down. And release the leg. Nice job. So find yourself at the top of your mat. That means I'm turning sideways. Feet together, hands together. And we're heading into our sun salutations. So we'll inhale, arms up overhead. Exhale to fold forward. Inhale to come halfway up. So half lift here, maybe bending knees if hamstrings are tight. And then we're going to step or hop back. Chaturanga, up dog or cobra. And then down dog. Extending the right foot back behind you and step it through. Spin that left heel down. Inhale to rise up into Virabhadrasana 1 or Warrior 1. Think about spinning the hips and just turning the shoulders a little bit to square to the front of your mat. Inhale, take those hands down. Exhale, Chaturanga, or if you would like to skip that whole vinyasa, go ahead and head right into down dog. We'll meet you there. Left leg goes up. Step the left foot through. Spin the right heel down. Inhale to rise. And we'll inhale, release down. And again, exhale, Chaturanga or down dog. Holding your down dog, just breathe. Gazing towards your toes, drawing the navel in. Allow yourself to find some stillness here. Alternately, if you feel like you would like a break, you may come into child's pose at any time. Also, make sure you're hydrating. So we'll gaze forward, soft knees, travel to the top of your mat. Inhale, half lift. Exhale to fold. And inhale, rise up. And hands come to heart center. Great, we're going to do that 2 more times, changing poses each time, just for variety. Inhale. Exhale, fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, Chaturanga. Inhale, up dog or cobra. Exhale, down dog. Right leg extends high to the sky. Gazing forward, step your right foot through. This time come into Virabhadrasana 2, Warrior 2. So we're spinning that left heel down. Extend those arms. Right knee is over right ankle. Gaze out over your right fingertips. And breathe for 3, 2, and cartwheel those arms down with your inhale. Exhale, Chaturanga or down dog. Move with your breath. Extending that left leg back. Step it through. Spinning that right heel down. And windmill those arms up. So we're in Warrior 2 on the second side. Keep the breath nice and smooth. Trying to inhale and exhale through the nose. And inhale, cartwheel those arms down. Exhale, Chaturanga or down dog. And hold your down dog. Or child's pose for a little bit of recovery. Next inhale, extend that right leg back behind you. Gazing forward, step it through. Here's where we're getting a bit fancy and coming into Warrior 3 or Virabhadrasana 3. So we're balancing on that right leg. This is a good spot to grab either your block or water bottle for a little bit of support. Try to keep the hips square to the floor and extend that left leg nice and high. If your hamstring is tight, this muscle, bend that knee a little bit. You've got some options. So level 1, keep hands on block. Level 2, bring hands to your chest. Level 3, stretch those arms forward. For 3, 2, 1. Take hands down first, then take that leg back. Step into down dog this time. Good. Just making sure we have safe transitions. And then from here, hold your down dog or that optional vinyasa. Inhale, exhale down, inhale up, Exhale back. Great. Left leg goes high. Step it through. Shift the weight onto that nice, stable, strong leg. Choose level 1, 2, or 3. Opening up. Hands to heart. Pull forward. For 3, 2, and 1. Hands come down first. Leg goes back. Step into downward facing dog. Beautiful work. Inhale into plank. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale up. Exhale back. So you should feel a little warmer, getting nice and loose, feeling your body. We're going to head into some deeper poses, like Pigeon, which is a great hip stretch, especially if you've been hanging out at home like all the rest of us. Right leg up, swing it forward, and ease down. If you have knee issues, I want you to come down onto your back. So you're just swinging that leg around. You're going to stay on the same side, so you'll cross the right leg over the left in a figure 4 stretch instead of doing Pigeon. If you're in Pigeon, you may stay on your hands, you may come down to your elbows, or you may stretch all the way out and relax your forehead down. In any event, we'll be here for just a few more breaths. So just enjoy that hip stretch. You can have your toes curled under or relax that back leg. Ease back up to the hands. Curl your toes under on your left foot and step back into down dog. And we'll switch to the other side. Left leg goes back. Swing it forward, kind of aiming your left knee on the outside of that left wrist. Stretch your right leg back. If you have knee issues, you're headed down to that figure 4 stretch. And again, either stay on your hands, forearms, or stretch all the way down. Just a couple more breaths here. If your mind has wandered off, bring it back to your practice. Ease up to your hands. And this time, instead of going into down dog again, go ahead and just have a seat on that left hip and swing your right leg around. Good. And let's extend the legs out wide. So you're in a wide forward fold. Inhale to sit up tall. Turning sideways so you can see my back. So we want to avoid slumping. We're inhaling, sit up nice and tall so you can flex those feet. And then exhale, fold and hinge. Walk those hands forward if that feels comfortable to you. So you should be getting a nice stretch on those inner thighs. We're just here for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Slowly coming up. Grab a hold under the knees, bring those legs together, and shake them out. From here, extend your legs out straight. Again, hands start by the hips. Let's inhale, reach those arms up, and then exhale to fold forward here. Maybe you're reaching your feet, maybe not. If you're not quite able to reach your feet, just have your hands next to your feet. Think about reaching your heart towards your toes. Enjoying the stretch across the backs of the legs, across the back muscles. Relax your jaw. Breathing through the nose. And inhale to reach up. Exhale to release those arms down. So we got the hamstrings, we've got the hips, we want to hit the quadriceps. We've done our calves, nice deep calf stretching with all our down dog work. The quads and hip flexors are a big one. And if you sit a lot, those can get really tight and in fact affect your back. So you want to make sure those are stretched out. So there's a couple of options. The level 1 option would be to come to your right side, bend your left leg at the knee, that top leg, and catch your foot with your hand. If you're not quite able to reach your foot, this is where maybe a towel or strap would come in handy. So you're going to grab the top of the foot, bring those knees close together, and pull that foot towards your glute, your butt muscle. Keep your abdominals engaged. If you don't feel anything, if you would like a deeper stretch, let go of that left foot. Flip over to your stomach. Now I'm taking my right arm and making a pillow for my forehead. Same move. I'm grabbing the top of the foot, pulling my heel toward my glute, keeping my knees close together. So I feel this quite a lot in my quads. This is a really great stretch. And in either position, what I want you to think about doing is pressing your pubic bone forward and pulling your belly button back. So in this position on my stomach, I'm pressing my pubic bone into the floor and pulling my belly button toward the ceiling. Go ahead and release. And we'll switch sides. So again, you're flipping over to your left side to pull that right leg back if you're side lying. If you're on your stomach, you're going to take your left arm across, forehead down, bend your right leg at the knee, catch the foot, keep the knees close together, draw the heel as close to the glute as feels comfortable for you. And breathe. And again, you're pressing your pubic bone forward, pulling your belly button back. So if you're lying on your side, you're pulling your belly button to the wall behind you and pushing your pubic bone to the wall in front of you. Or toward your screen. Go ahead and release. Everybody kind of roll over onto their tummies and bring their hands under the shoulders and press back into child's pose. Take a moment to rest here with the forehead down, checking in with how everything is feeling so far. And we'll slowly roll up. And then we're heading back down to our back. So you're going to swing your legs around, slide forward, ease down to your back, and this time just hug your knees into your chest. Hug those knees in and rock side to side. Take your arms out shoulder level, palms up. Drop your knees toward that left arm and gaze to the right. In this position, think about making your shoulders big, heavy plates. Your shoulder blades are big, heavy plates lying on the floor. And think about taking the backs of your hands down to the floor. Bring the knees up to center and switch sides. So we're dropping the knees to the right and keeping that left arm down, gaze towards your left hand. Nice, deep, easy breaths. Relax your jaw. And bring the knees to center. And from here, just hug those knees back in and rock up to a seated position. And we will finish how we started. So sitting up nice and tall. If sitting cross-legged isn't comfortable, you can raise your hips up on a throw pillow, anything like that. Lengthen through the crown of the head. Just relax your jaw and close your eyes. And scan your body. Just taking a moment to see how things feel different than they did at the start of our practice. And now bringing your hands together at heart center. Thank you for joining me today. Remember, we're all in this together. Take care of yourselves. Be kind to yourselves. Grace, kind to others. Namaste. Have a great day. Thanks for tuning in.